So, a lot of people, distance runners in my club, they say, "Oh, I have sore legs or my legs are tight after that run," and I'd be there thinking, "Well, yeah, that's because you're eating too much junk food." Do you know what I mean? From my experience, do you know what I mean? Now I remember my first year in college, first year after I left school, that was from 2015 to 2016. Even though I knocked 40 seconds on my 3K time in the space of 8.5 months, I still my nutrition wasn't the best. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I was eating fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, but I had a bit of a craving for bad stuff on top of the good stuff, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I wasn't the perfect nutrition by any means. I eat crisps or whatever was going. Doritos, really like Doritos back then. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way I was back then. Wasn't entirely perfect, and yeah, after a run, my legs would always be very tight, and I wasn't running stupidly fast or anything. I kept my most of my runs around 7:15 per mile because in the summer of 2015, my coach said that when you're doing an easy run, your pace should be around 7:15 per mile. And I was like, oh yeah, I've got to do every run at that pace, stick to it like gospel, start my Garmin every 5 seconds. And yeah, it's not good to start the Garmin every 5 seconds, but it kind of worked for me in the end. But do you know what I mean? I think when I had that problem until I went vegan in 2017. I cut out all the junk from my diet, and yeah, my legs felt fine. They weren't feeling stiff, tighter after a run. Do you know what I mean? So I was happy with that. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, veganism. I was lacking certain nutrients, and eventually that did catch up with me. I did quit veganism, and when I quit veganism, I felt my health improved. Do you know what I mean? I have a cold now. First time I've been sick since like February. So yeah, I'm still not in perfect health. Well, I'm in better health. My legs aren't tight after runs. I did a 12-mile run around like 7 minute mile pace today. Well, it's a bit all over the place. Like started off like 7:20s. Now at the end I was hitting like 6:30s. But my legs feel fine. There's no tightness, no soreness. Do you know what I mean? Because better nutrition. And yeah, I am sick. I think it's because I was training too much. I think that was doing something to me. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna try to improve, and not catch a cold again in the future. But so still room for improvement, of course. But do you know what I mean? So yeah, if I was a coach and somebody said, "Oh, my legs are tight," or my hamstrings or my calves are tight after a run, I'd say, "All right, you're eating too much junk food. Cut out the junk food, and you will not have tight legs."